Loveline is meant for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Adam Carolla, Dr. Drew.
I'm not modeling anymore for the two of you.
Loveline. Loveline.
Yes, it is Loveline. Yep, we all right? All right, we're going to have to work out just a couple of bugs tonight. Drew?
Yep.
You're there.
I'm here.
Good.
It's just delightful to hear your nasally drone again.
Thank you. You're also going to hear my voice crack quite a bit tonight because I lost it at wrestling school today.
What?
Yes.
Was this part of a man show thing?
Yes, I got the ass kicked out of me by guys for about 9 hours today in San Bernardino.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I am miserable.
Was it you and Jimmy or just you?
It was me and Jimmy.
Oh, good. At least it wasn't just you.
He's sitting in a hot tub right now, and I'm here. So I'm more miserable than he is.
I see. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in pain. I picked up at 8 this morning and dropped off at 9 tonight, and in between, all I did was get guys. Guys gave me like pile drivers and figure fours, and it just beat the S out of me.
So I guess this notion that it's all sort of staged ballet is inaccurate.
Well, right? It's a soap opera, but you still
with contact,
with a lot of contact.
Oh boy!
All right. So you're over there at where, Q101?
I'm at Q101 in Chicago. I had a nice time at the University of Northwestern University.
All right. And what is it? 12 midnight for you, or 1 in the morning?
It's 12 midnight, but it's not for me because I haven't adjusted to this time. I'm still on Pacific time.
All right.
I'm fine.
All right. I'm going to carry on with the show now, Drew.
Please.
Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Fax number 310-854-4455. I'm Adam Carolla. It's Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Tonight we'll have two guests. First hour we'll have Claude Brooks from MTV's Lyricist Lounge, which is a new show that he's created and that we're going to talk about. And then Nicole Eggert will be in here from, I remember from Charles in Charge and Baywatch, and God knows she's plugging something. But she's so good-looking, we'll let her come in here at 11 o'clock and say her piece. So we'll get to Nicole, and first we'll start with Claude. Hi, Claude.
How you doing, man?
Good. Well, actually, I hurt.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Hey, right now he's under the council.
I should be. I really should.
You look like you hurt.
Yeah, I do. Listen, I hurt normally, but after wrestling school, it's excruciating.
What's hurting? What's going on?
I just got body slammed all day. I got.
Does it hurt? Take a deep breath.
No, I just I got rope burns on my back and scuff marks all over me, and the body's not made for that, Drew. You should know that as a physician.
You're old.
Oh, right. Now wait a minute. Mainly, I'm just tired. I didn't get enough sleep.
Yeah, hey, right. Drew, man, I was looking forward to meeting you, but I know. I'm sorry. I see you couldn't make it here today, huh?
I'm a couple thousand miles east.
He heard you were coming in, Claude, and he went to Chicago. Is basically how it works. But let's plug the show for just a second here. It's premieres February 8th. When the hell is that?
That's Tuesday. This Tuesday coming up.
Right. And this is a show that you star in and created.
No, actually, I'm not acting in it.
You're not acting in it?
I did a couple of little
Way to read that bio, dude.
Listen, I swear.
Everybody always just assumes that I'm acting since that's how my career started. But I'm the executive producer of it. I'm one of the creators of it, and it's kind of like hip hop in living color. It's just, if you loved In Living Color, you'll really love this show.
Really?
That's
I like that show.
Did you like In Living Color?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, well we have some great sketches, and what we're doing a little bit different than In Living Colors.
Are you gonna ask Adam to do a sketch?
Yeah, well that's what I'm here for, and I think we're gonna put him in a little wrestling sketch because he's ready for these primes.
do it tonight because I'll be dead tomorrow.
I want to put the both of you in a sketch.
How about it, Drew?
I'm up.
Drew ain't funny. Drew's white and unfunny.
I know, but Claude, be careful. Whatever you tell Adam to do, he won't do it. He'll have to rub his stink all over it, and it'll be something totally different.
Please, I'll turn everything I touch turns to gold, you a-hole. You're lucky I came around. This show'd still be in one market. All right.
Hey, you guys are part of the MTV family, so we'll pay you $1, and you come and show up and do your thing.
That's $1 between us, right?
There you go.
Right. 50 cents each?
Yep.
That sounds...
And the dollar check just might bounce.
That sounds more like MTV. So, are you doing the show out of L.A. or New York?
Out of L.A.
And where are you filming it out here?
We're doing it at Renmar Studios, right next to Paramount Studios.
Right. So it'll be sketches.
Sketches, and we also have something called lyrical sketches, which has never been done. And I think this is what's going to separate it from all the sketch comedy shows that are out there. It's like right now, if this was a sketch. If I was talking to you here, right now we'd be rapping. And if we were rapping, you'd say something like, what, Adam? Come on, give me a little something to rhyme.
Well, first, Claude, let me tell you that my rap name is Mayonnaise. Okay,
so mayonnaise, bust a little something for me right now. Come on, off the top of your head, let me hear a little something.
My name is Mayonnaise. I don't like them gays. That Dr. Drew's in the haze. He's going through a phase.
See, something like that. He would be on the sketch, except there'd be a little beat under here, and it wouldn't sound as white.
Oh,
but
then it wouldn't be Adam talking.
So outside of those things, that would be the sketch, right? So we put them in straight up like circumstances that you would normally see a sketch in. Like we have
We'll be like the Milli Vanilli of that show.
Yeah, we just have your mouth moving and we'll have our guys rapping.
Fine.
What you did though wasn't bad, and that's off the top of your head. And what he just did right there for your listening audience is called freestyle.
That's right.
And he just freestyled a little something off the top of his head. So we actually have sketches, and then at the end of the show, we also have a freestyle session. We had like Snoop was on and did something really hot. And,
Oh, Snoop, huh? Snoop knows my work.
That's my main name.
Hey, Anderson, could you play the goddamn Snoop drop?
Yo, he calls you
That's my main name.
Jesus Christ.
He played it 3 times,
Oh,
Adam.
I can't hear it? Oh, I can't. Why?
That's my main name.
Thank you.
Oh,
How
there
come
it
I
is.
can't hear that?
What kind of show is this?
Hold on. Anderson, what are you talking about?
Oh, I love it when he talks in and we can't hear it.
Dude, I just
love
didn't have
that.
the button pushed in, that's all.
Come on, hit it again, man. You got to be on cue. You ready?
Everyone can hear it except for you.
That's my main name.
Oh, really? No, you got to wait till he says,
I do that all
let
the
me
time,
hear
so
it.
You get pissed off.
You got to say, let me hear it, and then boom, it comes on. That's how you do
Take some
it.
calls.
All right. No, everyone could hear it but me. All right. Now I'm even madder. All right, Drew, what are we doing? Calls? All
yes.
right. Oh, shut up over there.
Talk to the people. God, I love being 2000.
Shut up.
From you. I love it.
I'll get on a red eye, come over there and give you a beating. Give you a suplex.
Asshole.
Brittany.
You can say asshole?
Drew can. He's a doctor.
Oh, okay.
He has
so
to
it's
actually...
clinical, huh?
Yeah.
When he says it's clinical, when I say y'all get mail and...
No. Yeah, you can't say that guy's an asshole, but Drew can say, please let me look at your asshole.
Okay.
You understand?
So I'm in a club and I talk to a girl. I'm like, hey, I just want to see your asshole. It's not. That's clinical.
If you were a doctor, it'd be clinical.
Unacceptable.
It's indecent. It's indecent if you say it otherwise.
Brittany,
How could...
you're 17. What's up?
I am. And my boyfriend's 21. He's pressuring me to give him oral sex all the time. I mean, we can just be sitting there and he'll come out with a comment, give me head. I know every guy wants it, but I don't want to do it. And if I want to do it, I feel that I should do it. But it's
You're how old? You're how old?
17.
17.
And your boyfriend's how old?
21.
We got a problem with that already.
Well, it's a big 4 years.
When are you going to be 18?
No. See, like, I've known him. I haven't known him that long, but...
See, I've known him for, not that long.
That's a classic Loveline there. Oh, no. It's not like that. You see, I've known him for... Well, I just met him. Hey, Brittany?
Yeah.
All right, so even though you've only known him a couple of months, it feels like you grew up together. Is that what you're saying?
Be that as it may.
Yeah,
And
okay.
listen, and Brittany, it's not about you. It's him we don't like. He's the 21-year-old dating a 17-year-old, so he's suspect already.
All right, but it happens all the time. And what is your objection to oral sex?
I don't know. It just grosses me out. I think it's totally disgusting. I
Okay,
mean,
is there? You don't have a older sister, do you?
I'm an only child.
Okay, good. They didn't reproduce. There's not more of you out there. Did something ever happen to you around this subject?
No.
No one ever made you do something you didn't want to do or anything like that?
No.
Do you like Tootsie Rolls?
Yeah, those are good.
Okay, well, there's a beginning.
All right, hey Brittany.
Well, that's the end when it comes to Adam.
Yeah,
But
don't do anything you don't want to do.
yeah.
But on the other hand, you're 17. You could give it some thought.
I know. How do I get him to stop pressuring me, though? That's the thing. I feel like when...
If you do it, he'll stop. Ask him.
But the pressuring is the part she doesn't like.
At least while you're doing it.
Yeah, I feel when the time is right, when I want to do it, I will do it.
But she's objectified by this.
Okay.
She doesn't feel like he cares about her, and all he thinks about is his sex and his...
Right.
All right.
And women hate that.
Okay.
Women, whatever it's in relation to, women will really are very sensitive to that very often.
All right.
And
well, listen. Here's what you do. You ask when your partner's doing something you don't want them to do. You ask them to stop a few times, and if they keep going, you got to break up with them.
That's right. Thank you.
There you go. Bill.
Yeah.
You're 17.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Monosyllable?
Put you back on hold there, Bill. Michael.
Yes.
You're 21.
Yeah.
What's up?
I had sex with this girl, right? And, a couple months after, we got together and all that, and, we went our separate ways and everything, these little outbreaks started popping up,
Where?
I was just wondering, well, it basically down there,
Where?
And, on the genitals and all that.
On the penis?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And down below. And I was just, because this girl was talking about that HPV or HTV or...
Well, outbreak, warts are warts. They look like warts.
Oh, they look just like warts then?
They are warts. They look like, they can be small little tags, or they can look like cauliflowers.
Oh, well, I mean, where all can they break out at, though, that makes them that, though? That makes them that, I guess, STD or whatever it is.
Listen,
on your penis.
Anything on your Johnson's an STD. If I smeared cream cheese on your penis, it would be an STD. You understand me?
Yeah.
Poison ivy on your penis, STD.
Wow.
Fly lands on your penis, STD.
They just look like warts, but they get in areas where, you don't normally get things like that.
Right. All right. So do you have warts on your penis?
Yeah.
All right. So that's warts on the
You get them
penis.
taken care of. You got to get them taken care of.
You get them frozen off, or you get them burnt off?
There's Aldera now, the cream. There's a cream you can use. And you don't want to let them go untreated. A, you become more infectious to other women, and B, it can get around the other side and increase your risk of anal cancer.
Well, it's not going to get around there unless you do that tuck and dance thing that I was known to do in college.
No, it'll actually it can propagate.
Yeah.
It can move on down by itself.
Really?
Huh?
No,
Doc, what is that
bad,
called? Just warts, or is it just like, or is there a clinical term for that?
Well, human papilloma virus is what causes genital warts. Is basically what they're called.
Let's talk to
condyloma.
Let's get back to Mr. Personality. Bill?
Yeah, hello.
You're 17 years old. What's up, lad?
Yeah, well, I'm sitting in class, and I was, reading, not doing anything, not looking at anyone, and I was having an erection. I was just wondering what's the cause of that.
Why you had an erection in class?
A Y chromosome.
Yeah.
What?
A Y chromosome.
You're 17 years old. That's what happened.
And you have a Y chromosome.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's too bad you can't save those worthless erections.
What class were you in?
Yeah, that's a good question. Bill, what class was it?
No, it's in every class.
Oh, every class. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Maybe you really like school.
No, I don't think that's it.
Maybe you're really turned on by the learning process,
That
Bill.
could be it, man.
No,
I was
for a year. I don't know what it is.
All right. Listen.
Actually,
yeah.
thought of something interesting. I was talking to this group at Northwestern, and some issues about female masturbation came up, and we really talked about. I realized that women, when they're talking about the fact that we don't, women are sort of taught not to masturbate. It really isn't they're taught not to masturbate. It's they're not really taught how.
Right.
They're not taught in a language that's suitable to women. And men, they're just taught where not to.
Where not to masturbate. Right.
That's all they need to be taught. Women certainly need to be talked about how and how it works. Men need to be taught where
I think you
they
should show them, Doc. That should be your new video.
Yeah.
How to masturbate.
It is kind of interesting though with guys. It's no one would dare dream of trying to talk them out of it. It's just listen. Don't do it at church. Don't do it at school, and don't do it in hospice. It's considered in poor taste.
Yeah.
That's about it. Other than that, you're on your own, and try not to get any Prel on there for lubrication. That can burn. Those are like the 4 things that are told to you, and that's about it. But as I was
do a video too, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Infomercial.
I was listening to Bill on talk about his worthless erection, and I thought, wouldn't it be nice if you could just save all those worthless boners that you didn't need? All the ones you got in gym class or sitting in school or riding on the bus.
There's a man show skit here.
And you keep them, and then you get 65, and your prostate's inflamed, and you're with some hooker, and you got about 20 minutes, and pow.
There it is.
You just cash one in, and you'd have thousands just from high school. Thousands from high school that you would, forget about, there wasn't a woman within 20 feet of you. You know what I'm saying?
I call it invested hard-ons.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you could somehow squirrel those away.
All those needless erections.
Yeah, what will you do? Drew, work on that, would you? Rachel, start some sort of erection investment bank or something. Safe deposit box. Rachel, you're 22.
Yeah, is it possible to ask you guys 2 questions?
All right, hurry.
Okay, my first one is I have a hard time kissing guys, and when I do, I want to gag. I have no problem, doing other stuff, even having sex before I would, want to kiss a guy, and I don't know why.
Good. That's natural. It's healthy.
That's
Is
great.
that-
Yeah, I love
Corolla
it.
syndrome. Yeah.
Pardon me?
That's good.
Corolla syndrome.
Well, listen, I can kiss a woman. I just, it just disgusts me when I see it in the porn movies I watch. That's all.
What was the other question?
I'm just wondering if that's normal.
I think it is.
Not for
No,
a
it's-
woman.
No, it's not normal. To be disgusted by kissing?
I'm not totally disgusted. I'll try to just because I know that they want to, but I can
Is it
only
the
go so far.
Is it the kind of kissing? In other words, you can't...
I've French kissed twice in my life, and because I don't like it at all.
All right, but how about mouth-to-mouth kissing?
Pecks are okay.
Oh, well, of course. You do them with your grandma.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen, this is highly unusual.
Mm-hmm.
For
Well, I
a
just don't
woman, would you quiet down over there? For a woman not to want to, kiss passionately at 22, who's open sexually to other things, you're not a germ freak, are you?
No.
And did your dad try to slip you the tongue when you were
Oh, no.
9? Why are you so freaked out then?
You're gay. know.
Ooh, lesbian. Yes.
No, I'm totally turned on by guys.
Really?
Yeah.
How can you totally be turned on by guys, never have had a bad experience, not be a germ freak, and not want to kiss?
It's just kissing on the lips, nothing else.
Maybe you're a guy. She's like a guy.
Can you kiss passionately with the mouth closed?
It depends on how much, saliva is going on there.
Hold on.
What kind of doctor are you? How do you kiss passionately with the mouth closed?
Yeah, that's a horrible question, Drew.
You know, luckily you're not here, man, because
I
right
know
now
what
I'd
he
be...
means, though. I know what he means because I've done that before.
Huh? See?
Yeah, well, it's like that's a movie kiss. Come on.
Well, some people, it's about
No,
preference.
this
It's a
is
preference
weird.
thing.
This is weird, Drew. Come on. What else is up with you?
Okay, the other question is, this is kind of embarrassing for me to say, but my clitoris really hurts, and I don't know why either.
Sure, you spend so little time kissing, it's really getting worked overtime. That's why.
I could be walking and it hurts, or I could be just sitting and I'll just get these sharp pains.
Don't sit or walk.
I'm laying down now.
There, very good. Hey,
Sharp pains.
now what do you think that is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Hey, Drew, isn't this all starting to add up a little bit here?
A little bit.
Are you sure you never got molested or anything?
I'm positive.
Where's your dad?
He's at home with my mom.
Uh-huh.
I don't get the sexual abuse feel from her. I just get the sort of weird energy stuff. You know what I mean?
Are you a little bit crazy, Rachel?
No.
What do you do for a living?
I do several things. I'm a nanny, and I work at a pizza job, and I go to school.
Wow.
Do you take medication?
Nope.
Nothing? Birth control pills? Anything?
Oh, birth control. I just barely started like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Is that when the pain started in the clitoris?
It started a week ago.
It may be related to the medication.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Rachel, are you scared to be, real intimate with a guy? I mean, if you do you have a boyfriend?
Yeah, but it's nice because he's 5 hours away.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
It's nice because I can't be close to him.
Right. See, we're getting somewhere. Because, listen, you show me a woman who does not want to kiss a man passionately, and I'll show you a woman who's trying to keep her distance emotionally.
Yeah.
Why did I try to do that?
You do
Why?
try.
Yeah.
You do try to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know why?
Yeah.
What the hell do we know? I guess it's got something to do with your dad.
That's our guess.
Is that just a guess?
No.
That's how y'all do it around
It's got to be. Was your dad out of the house a lot? He abandoned you?
No, he's been married to my mom for 28 years, and I mean, really family-oriented.
Really?
No alcoholism in the family?
No, he's never even drank in his life.
Mom's okay?
That could be the problem right there.
Yeah, he probably needs a little drink.
I never really talked to him, though, growing up. I have talked to him maybe in the past 2 years once or twice, but he's there all the time at home.
Wait.
He's a real family-oriented guy, just doesn't like talking to his kids.
I was never asked to talk to him.
I'm not a therapist, but this sounds like a problem.
Hang on a second. You never asked to talk to him?
Yeah, when I call home, I'll never say, hey, can I talk to Dad, or...
How about when you were living at home?
When I saw him, I'll say hi every now and then, but I really
So
wouldn't.
there's something very wrong with your relationship with Dad. I mean, it's very, very distant for some reason.
Yeah. Same one she has with her boyfriend.
Right. The same exact relationship.
All right. There you go, Rachel.
All right, thanks.
All right. I don't know what you're going to do about it, but listen.
I don't either.
You have a distance from your dad, and you're scared to reconnect with a guy, and that's what you do with a boyfriend, and I guarantee that's where the kissing comes from. It's too intimate for you.
Shouldn't she talk to somebody about this?
Yes.
Yes, you should. Of course you should.
You should get some therapy.
Well, we don't believe in like therapy.
No, all right. Well, then you just go ahead and be miserable the rest of your life. Fine. Oh, what do you mean we don't? Who doesn't? Who's we?
Our religion, my religion doesn't.
Oh,
What's your
now we're
religion?
getting somewhere.
What?
What's your religion?
Born again nut job.
No, I'm a Mormon.
Oh. Hey, what's wrong, by the way, with therapy? Whatever religion you are.
They think a lot of like psychologists and psychiatrists make up stuff.
Yeah.
Just to like have a reason for you to act the way you act.
Are you having sex now?
Yeah, not at this moment, but yeah.
Right.
Okay, but as a Mormon, you shouldn't be doing that right
I'm
now,
not
right?
supposed to. I'm not supposed
Okay, so go see a therapist. And,
That's right.
You're already doing wrong. Just
Believe me.
do a double.
Yeah.
That's from Dr. Brooks. A little something from Dr. Brooks.
God would appreciate you breaking the rules and seeing a therapist more than he'd appreciate you getting worked 10 ways from Sunday by some pagan boyfriend of yours who's in from out of town. All right, Rachel?
All right.
Goofball.
Thank you.
And listen, you know, these religions that don't like psychology, you know why they don't like them? Because if the person gets a little healthier, they're out.
That's it.
They're no longer going to worship some goat.
Hey, did I help her out a little?
Yeah, that was
right?
good.
Okay.
No, that was good strategy. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, I'm having sex with my boyfriend, but I can't see a therapist because that goes against my teachings. These people are so convenient, and it's such an idiot.
I saw an opening there, and even though you wrote these little lines for me to say, I thought that's what I should say. Thanks, Adam.
Let me see. You saw a little daylight, and you were like Emmett Smith, just bursting up through that
I was
hole.
like, yeah, we're in there.
Drew, that's a football player, by the way.
Yeah.
Plays for Dallas Cowboys. You heard of that team?
I heard of that team.
Okay.
Drew is a nerd? Why'd you write that? He's a nerd? What does that mean?
No, I'll explain it to you
Okay,
later.
cool.
It's a white guy. It's a white expression. Hey, Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on, all right?
All right.
We're going to go to break.
Yeah.
And then when we come back, let's see. I'm picking all the calls tonight, so we're in a lot of trouble. We'll speak to Alex, who's 18. Gay, been obsessed with a straight guy for a long time. He wants to know how to move in.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah. We'll tell him all about it.
Alcohol and weed.
After this. It is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Our guest tonight is Claude Brooks. He is a producer and a creator and a writer and an actor. And he has created a show called Lyricist Lounge, which is on our beloved MTV. It airs February 8th. It's 10:30, and it's a new kind of show. It's got some freestyle rapping, as I call it, you know, mayonnaise. And it's got some sketches, and it's got some musical acts, and if you liked In Living Color,
If you like In Living Color, you'll love this. It's the evolution of In Living Color. The sketches and lyrical sketches have never been done before. And we're going to get our man Mayonnaise.
That's right.
That's what they call you?
That's my main mayonnaise.
There you go.
There you go. Yes, you're going to get me to go over there and what, do a sketch?
I'm going to have you do a little, what you want to do? A little regular sketch, little lyrical sketch, little combo or something?
I'm up for all forms of entertaining.
Huh.
We'll get you
I'll
on both.
spin plates if I have to.
I got the backhand like John McEnroe. That beach steps up, I'm smocking the hoe.
That's me doing a little Russian rap. You
do it all,
You
man.
may want to see some of that.
Hey, Drew, can you do a little something off the top of your head? Can I hear a little something?
I ain't got nothing.
That was good for you, though, Drew. Just a timely
Not bad.
response was
Not
good
bad.
for you.
And why don't you start conjugating those verbs over there, all right?
Yeah, please.
Come on. Oh, we got a black guy in there. We're just going to, like, start not conjugating the verbs and everything.
Yeah, that's right. He's black. He won't notice.
Oh, yeah, who?
I'm with you, brother.
I'm keeping it real. Yeah.
Are you keeping it real?
That's right.
I'm keeping it real.
Alex,
Yeah,
you're 18?
yeah,
All right, so I misstated your question just a little bit. You're gay.
yeah.
That part I was right about. You're obsessed with a guy, a straight guy, for a long time. That part I was right about.
Yeah.
But you're trying to get over him and move on with your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And how long have you been obsessed with him?
Since 6th grade, and I'm 18 now, so it's been like 7 years.
Are you
Did he ever know it?
Huh?
Did he ever know that you were obsessed with him?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I've only talked to him like 3 times.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty healthy obsession for a guy you never really knew.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually been to like therapy for the past 2 years and everything, trying to, you know, get over this. It's, you know, the scary part is, you know, I thought, you know, I saw him every day in school, and you know, I'm in college now, and I still think about him like every day.
He must be some kind of good looking, this gent.
Dreams, once you talk to people, it turns straight to a like nightmare.
Did you have any other obsessive compulsive traits? Do you hand wash or do rituals or anything like that?
Not really. The only diagnosis I've ever had is for borderline personality, and I didn't really take that really much seriously or anything.
That's a pretty serious diagnosis, right?
Yeah, but one doctor diagnosed me with that, and about 3 others disdiagnosed me from that.
What did the others call you?
Just
schizophrenic.
Extremely depressed is what they told me.
Okay, so these obsessional thoughts are part of the severe depression.
Yeah.
Were you sexually abused? I mean, that's part of borderline oftentimes.
I don't believe I was.
Okay.
Hey, Alex?
Yeah.
So, here's the deal. You focus on your depression, and the obsession will go away. And I'll address Claude's suggestion, which was talk to the guy, but you're out of high school now, so you don't see him anymore, right?
That means you might...
He lives down the block from me, actually.
Have you been resisting taking medication?
No, I've been on Ritalin, Zoloft, and Risperidol for the past 1.5 years.
Has that helped at all?
They did it first, but now it seems, you know, back in the same old rut or whatnot.
It's time to up the dosage.
Why don't you see? Have you talked to your doctor about changing the medication?
I could do that.
Yeah, you should do that.
All right, Alex, and cheer up, would you, brother?
Have a good night.
Thanks, and stop obsessing about this guy. He's not gay, is he?
No, not at all.
Doc, do you think you should confront him?
No, it's a pure symptom. It's just a symptom of his depression and the biology that's operating as a result of that. And if he gets the mood disturbance improved, magically this obsession will go away.
But what if he confronts him, right? Say he confronts him and the guy just pops him in the head. Wouldn't he get over it a little bit quicker?
No, this is a biological event.
That's what happens where I come from. You pop somebody in the head, they stop.
Yeah, but when they're biologically
Well, they stop coming around, but it doesn't mean they don't stop thinking about it. The guy's not gay.
This is a thought problem. This is a thought disturbance.
I'm with Claude, though. Couldn't hurt for him to go over there and be popped in the head. Maybe, you know, like on Gilligan's Island?
I knew you were going to go there.
He'd lose his memory.
Or maybe he'd become ginger.
And then a coconut would fall on his head, and all of a sudden he'd be back.
It'd go away.
Yeah.
I miss those days of television where if you had enough head trauma, all you needed was more head trauma to kind of put you back.
Back to reality.
Drew,
the same head trauma.
As a doctor, you know if a guy comes in who got into a horrible motorcycle accident without a helmet or something, all you have to do is go upside his head with a paddle or an oar or something like that.
A bat, yeah.
And he's right back, right?
Yeah, he's fine. Just boing.
Prescribe that. He needs a pop in the head.
Yeah, you use like, you go down to the pharmacy, you get a frying pan, and you go upside his head with it. Lee?
We call that pop upside the head prescription.
You're 19 years old. What's up?
Yeah. I'd like to say what's up, mayonnaise.
Hey, yeah, that's right. Thanks. I forgot my own rap name.
And, my question is to Dr. Drew.
Hold on, I think I spell it M-A-N and then dash A-Z-E. Man-A's.
That's it.
Yeah, that's good, right?
That looks hip-hop correct.
Perfect.
All right, so go ahead there, Lee.
Yeah, I have this bubble, or I did. It was on my anus hole.
Your anus hole?
Yeah.
All right.
And I was wondering what it was.
Like some tissue hanging out?
No, it was just like a little clear bubble.
I need a drink.
How did you see it?
It hurt real bad, and I just I just looked at it to see what it was. And
how did you see it?
In the mirror.
Uh-huh.
And it burned an itch, that sort of thing?
It just, like, whenever I walk or something or sit down, it just really hurt.
Could have been the carbuncle that I had when I was 19.
Did it burst?
No, it went away after about a month.
Have you ever had
That's a long month.
It only hurt for like 2 weeks, though.
Have you ever had herpes?
No. I have there's 2 different types of herpes. I had the one where the sores are on your lips.
Yeah.
You had on your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know what that. I can't. Who knows what this was without having somebody.
Did you ever kiss your ass?
What's that?
You never kissed your ass, did you?
No.
Okay. Still a valid question, Claude.
A painful vesicle, a painful sort of blister, is really herpes until proven otherwise. But maybe it wasn't a blister. Maybe it was a hemorrhoid. Maybe it was a carbuncle.
Yeah, a carbuncle. I had the same thing.
Yeah, but they don't look like clear blisters. They're not clear.
It should have been red and sort of inflamed looking.
And like a big zit.
It didn't look like a big zit?
Basically, yeah.
All right, so that's it. Could have been a carbuncle, their sinus tracts.
Hey, Jackhole, that's not clear. That's a zit. That looks like a big zit, right?
Kinda, yeah. It was a while ago, so.
All right.
So it could have been a fistula, could have been a carbuncle, could have been an inflamed hemorrhoid. Who knows?
That's gone now. Don't worry about it. Call us back when it comes back. Right, Drew?
Yeah.
All right.
How you feeling, Adam?
Me? Like I was body slammed the entire day.
Sound like it.
Samantha?
Yeah?
And, you know, my voice is hoarse because as a wrestler I have to yell a lot.
Is that right?
Oh, yes.
What do you yell?
You yell at the other wrestlers, and plus, you know, we had different wrestling personas.
Do you yell like, come on, come on?
No, like, you know, when you come out as your wrestling persona. I don't want to give away my wrestling personas, but I had some pretty good ones.
Huh.
You get a little hoarse. Let's not go into my prompts, though, Drew. Samantha?
Mm-hmm.
You're 14?
Yeah.
What's your question?
My friend told me that when you put Tiger Balm on your balls, that it feels good. And another one of my friends told me it stings really badly.
Yeah.
And I was just wondering what happens.
They're great questions.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
This is heady. Listen to the friend that said it stung very badly.
Yeah, not a good thing. All right?
No. All right,
Porous,
Samantha?
sensitive skin down there.
Yeah. Are you thinking about putting some of that on your own testicles?
No. I don't have any testicles.
Oh, you don't?
Oh,
so it's
whoa.
a moot point.
Interesting.
All right. You're fine.
There
But
we
if
go.
you put it on you, it feels good.
Listen, if I sprained my testicles, I would not put them... Can you sprain your testicles, Drew?
Nope.
You can't.
No.
Even if you smack them in somebody's head.
No, you can rupture them. You can fracture them.
Well, let's say a gay stalker comes over to your house and professes his love for you, and you take your testicles and go upside his head with them and sprain them. Is that possible?
Just a bruise.
Okay. Jessica?
Hypothetically.
Listen, guys, keep all things away from your testicles. They are very absorbent. Am I right, Drew?
They sure are.
Now, listen, I remember once when I was cleaning some car parts with a bucket of gasoline.
Oh, boy.
And then I know it's great. I just, now it's a carcinogen. You know, back then it was a nice cleaning fluid. I used to spend all day in the garage with a big bucket of gasoline scrubbing down car parts. And, you know, I'd scratch my nads every once in a while, and I felt a burning sensation. I realized the gasoline got on the nads and was actually like being absorbed through the nads. It's true, right, Drew?
And then it becomes like holding a blowtorch to it.
Yes. Jessica?
How do you get rid of that feeling?
You know, there's creams you can use, actually.
It's really the closest anything with the word blow I forgot to my nads. Jessica, you're 19.
Yes.
What's up?
Okay, what it is one night me and my best friend went out. We've been best friends for 5 years.
Yeah.
And we went out and we got totally smashed, and we ended up back at her house, and I slept with her boyfriend. Now I'm pregnant, 3 months pregnant,
Perfect.
and I'm not sure how to tell her.
Where was she when you were sleeping with her boyfriend?
She was there.
Where was she?
She was passed out.
Uh-huh. And
we understand that he was there.
Yes.
Right, because you had sex with him, remember?
Yes.
Okay. And what did he do? Just come into the room that you were in?
Yes.
Did you go into his room or did he go into your room?
He came in the living room.
Uh-huh. And I'm guessing there wasn't a big guest cottage on the estate, right? No. Okay. Jessica says, quite a rapper. Hey, how about some of that freestyle rap first, Jessica? Ready? Go.
She's not feeling like it.
Jessica, listen. You made a big mistake, and now and you didn't get away with it.
No, I didn't.
At all. So what are you going to do with the kid?
I'm going to keep it.
You are?
Jessica, do you think you should be maybe more concerned with that than, like, your friend knowing? Like, what are you going to do with the kid and everything?
I mean, I'm not sure how to tell her.
Well, this is her boyfriend, right?
Yes.
Are they going to get married?
Yes.
They're going to get married?
I'm not sure this is your responsibility. It's his. And the person that needs to know about this is him. And you got to talk to him about it. And then he needs to figure out how he's going to tell his girlfriend about what he did.
Why don't you give the kid up for adoption, Jessica? Hey, Jessica?
Yes.
You know how there's that, like, 10-second delay in between each and every goddamn question I ask you? We got to get rid of that part.
Try to tighten that up.
Oh, boy. Okay. Jessica?
Yes.
I don't know if we're having a problem with the phone line or your hearing. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Would you please respond immediately?
Yes.
You're driving me insane. I'm just yelling at you the way everyone wants to yell at you every day when they see you, but they're too polite. This is the beauty of radio. You have to make a decision about this child. I think you should give it up for adoption. I don't think you're in
totally
any kind
agree.
of position to raise a kid. You can barely have a conversation.
I agree. And you have to talk to him, though. You got to tell him what's happened here. He's the one that needs to face the music.
Does he know?
No.
No, he doesn't.
That's where
Okay,
you gotta go.
Jessica, you're going to have to talk to him.
It seems to me you're focused on a little payback to your friend about something. That's why you're just hell-bent on telling her.
Yes.
It's not about her.
Yeah, and it just drives me nuts that kids become some sort of bartering device. She's feeling lonely. Her daddy didn't do well by her. Whatever. It's all going to be made better because she's going to have a kid now and something to focus on.
Kids become a way of regulating affect, just the way drugs and sex and fast cars and money become ways of just feeling better in the moment.
Yeah,
and kids just serve another function.
This is a rough show, yo. This is like a roller coaster. I mean, most of the questions are light, and then Jessica came in with, I'm having a kid, and that just felt really, like, serious.
Pow, right upside the head.
That happens every night for y'all, huh?
Oh, yeah. That's the way I like it.
How do y'all sleep? How do you sleep at night?
I sleep horribly, but it has nothing to do with the show.
What about you, Doc? Do you take any of this stuff home?
But thanks for listening every night.
No, he doesn't listen every night.
Of course not. Of course not.
No, I do. I check you guys out on.
Drew,
I check you out on the MTV.
Drew, what are you doing? Just answer the question, please.
Do I take it home? No, just the way an ambulance driver doesn't take it home. You're the person on the scene to do a job and try to help, and you just try to help.
Well, let me ask you this, Drew. I know there's no way to answer this, but whenever I do an interview, they ask that same question. How do you do? You're dealing with all these screwed up kids. They're pregnant. They have AIDS. Their parents are abusing them. How do you deal with it? And then I always say that doesn't bother me. And then I always stop and think, well, maybe it does. You know what I mean? Like I don't really know.
It's got to. I mean, it's got
to a little bit.
So I think this is gonna keep me up kind of tonight. I'm gonna think
It is
about
the same
this girl.
thing. Look, I go to practice. My practice in the morning and in the afternoon. Hear the same stuff.
Yeah,
what's going on out there?
Those are old Jews, Drew.
No. I'm gonna go to the drug unit and whatnot. I take care of the addicts. And,
okay, but those junkies deserve it.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna take a little break. You all right over there, Drew?
Yeah.
Okay, Claude Brooks is our guest tonight. He is from MTV's Lyricist Lounge, which is going to debut February 8th, 10:30. That is coming up.
Tom Green.
Coming up this Tuesday, right?
Yeah, right after Tom Green.
All right, and it's an interesting, eclectic mix of sketch, freestyle rap, and rap acts mainly.
Yeah. Well, it's just in living color gone 2000.
We will take a break. We'll be right back.
Yo, Loveline will be right back, homie.
It's Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. Dr. Drew is over there. And the phone number, 1-800-LVE-191. Claude Brooks is our guest tonight, at least in the first hour. Nicole Eggert will be in here in the second hour. Claude has created a show called Lyricist Lounge on MTV that premieres on February 8th at 10:30. Claude also reminded me that he has himself a website, and that is at MediaTrip.com, and
it's a show there. It's like a entertainment review show, like an R&B show, and just across the board.
What would you find if you logged on to that?
You go to MediaTrip.com, which is like this entertainment-driven company, and they're dealing with a whole bunch of stuff. You heard of that show, George Lucas in Love? It was a short film. It was like this big Sundance winner last year.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, Anderson was giving the big thumbs up, so that means he loved it.
Oh, there you go.
Anything Anderson loves,
that's on the site, and we're a new show on their site, and supposedly we're getting like a whole bunch of hits, and we have this great host called Ivelka Reyes, and it's produced by myself and Janine Black. And it's just a new thing for me. It's only been up for 3 weeks, and it's turned out to be a nice little show. You check it out, and you'll find out what's up and coming in the world of the urban culture.
Well, that again is MediaTrip.com, and of course DrDrew.com, right, Drew?
Thank you.
Drew, we hear you have a .com show.
Yeah, it's cool.
What's it all about?
I do a webcast twice a week, and then we archive it. It's up there. You can watch it any time. And we do a half-hour interview with, you can be on it, a lot of different celebrities. People have opened up in amazing ways. And we interact, phone, chats, people come into the studio. It's just very, very interesting.
All right, I'm fascinated. Stacy?
Yeah?
You're 34.
Yeah.
I get my fill of Drew.
That's her problem. She's 34.
You're 34.
I gotta say, Adam, being a couple thousand miles away, it makes it, you just that much, I kind of like you.
Yeah.
Even when you're yelling at me, I can take it a lot easier.
All right, well, quiet down. Stacy?
Yeah.
And what's up?
My son just turned 13, and I found a Penthouse magazine in his room today, and I am freaked out big time.
Where did he hide it?
In his drawer.
Oh,
Freaked out because he's looking at pornography, or freaked out because he's becoming he's going through puberty?
I just think
You should be watching Hustler.
he's too young to see what was in there because it was very explicit.
Hey, did you took a look at the magazine, Stacy?
I kind of just to see what it was because the cover was ripped off of it.
No, I understand. You took a look. You want to see what your son is looking at, right?
Yeah, but I didn't look through the whole thing, just enough to think, oh my God.
All right, but listen, Stacy, no one's going to think you're a sinner if you took a look at a magazine that your son is looking at because you want to know what he was looking at.
Right.
All right, you know what's in those penthouses now more than ever?
Well, I didn't until today.
A lot of women peeing on people.
Yeah, there wasn't none of that.
Oh, there wasn't?
No.
I'm telling you, go get that thing and look at it. You will find women peeing on each other.
That's nice.
I don't know who decided this was the wave of the future, pardon the pun, and who decided that people want to see other people getting peed on. But it is in Penthouse, it is in Hustler, and there's just a ton of urination photos now, Drew.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm a guy who's done my fair share of peeing on people, and I don't even enjoy it. All right, so you're freaked out. Are you religious?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, not to the extreme, you know.
Well,
what freaks you out about this?
I think he's too young to see what was being shown.
Where's Dad?
Dad's here too.
He is.
Isn't this Dad's stuff to handle?
Yeah, he thinks it's no big deal.
What age do you think would be okay for him to start checking this out? Like when he's about 25?
No,
30.
Well, he just turned 13 2 weeks ago.
I
He's
see.
in 6th grade. His highlight is, playing PlayStation.
Right, but you got to understand that every young boy is curious, even at 13. Hell, at 10, 11, or 12, boys are interested in looking at that stuff. It may have been one of his friends who lent it to him. He may have found it in some dumpster or something on his way home
probably not
from
even
school.
his.
I'm sure he doesn't have a subscription, does he?
No.
So what specifically did you see there that you don't want him seeing?
It was girls doing oral sex to other girls.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wish I had some of that.
So it'd be okay if he just had a magazine with guys giving it to girls?
No.
No.
It had that too. And I know.
Hey, Stacy, why don't you get husband, Papa, to talk to him?
Yeah.
Well, that's what he was going to do.
All right.
Cool.
Well, that's
Here's
all
the
right.
deal with all this.
You'll be all right.
The important thing is that you initiate a discussion with him. It's not a bad thing that he's looking at this stuff. It's actually age appropriate. But to miss the opportunity to talk to him about what your values are as it pertains to the human sexual experience is going to leave him adrift and really just completely at the disposal of his peers and the general ambient culture, which is not good.
What that means is...
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Give him a high five.
Rebecca?
Yeah?
You're 19. We're running out of time here. You keep a towel by your bed because liquid squirts out of you during orgasm.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, isn't there... Hey, Doc.
Yeah.
There's a clinical name for girls who come out of their vagina. What's that called?
Well, there's female orgasmic incontinence, but that's a different thing.
Is it urine or is it something else?
Well, my real question was more like, I guess I didn't quite get through to the person, but it was more like, I keep a towel by the bed to clean up afterwards. Because if my boyfriend and I don't clean me up immediately, it all comes rushing out, all of his ejaculation, not mine.
Oh, so it's just him. All right. Yeah. So what's the question?
The question is this a normal thing? Because I would find it really disgusting if I just left it all over my sheets and left it there. But does everyone go through this, or?
Yes, everyone goes through this.
No, most people have it return into a tumbler and then they dump it on their heads before they go to sleep that night. What the hell? What is she asking? hold
just
on.
asking
I have a question. When I make number 2, I'll oftentimes wipe my ass with some paper called toilet paper. Is that normal, Drew? Or she's got fluid and stuff coming out of her. Yeah. I mean,
it's his stuff. She's saying...
I know, but what is abnormal about wiping up after yourself?
I don't know. And women get freaked out that somehow the semen is supposed to stay inside. There's something wrong with them if it comes out. Oh, please.
She's supposed to leave it on her bed to keep count. That's how you keep count.
The only, you do like a Rorschach test on the sheets. The only thing that's abnormal is that you use a towel instead of like a gym shirt from the hamper. That's the only thing I find abnormal about it. All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. I see Nicole Eggert is here, so Claude.
I am out of here.
It is out with the old and in with the new. MTV's Lyricist Lounge is the name of the show, February 8th. Check it out, 10:30. Also, you can check out mediatrip.com, which is Say What, and that's Claude's website.
Adam, it has been real, and I'm going to have you on my show doing something, right?
It would be my pleasure.
For real?
Yeah.
Don't give me that.
Be there.
Okay, and Drew, you can, you know what? You can do nothing.
All right.
No, I'm joking, man. I want you to do something as well.
Nah, leave him home.
Adam kept slipped me a 10 to keep being mean to you, but you know what? 10 doesn't go too far over here.
All right. Hey, Drew?
Yeah.
All right, hang out. We'll be back.
All right.
Back once again with it.
Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. We'll be right back before you know it.
All right, we're going to take our traditional 10-second timeout. We'll be back with more of the fabulous Loveline program in just 10 seconds.
Radio
station. 94.7 NRJ.
That's the sorriest bunch of boobs I've ever seen.
Portland's new rock alternative.
Yeah. Thank you.
Adam?
My mic? Turn my mic on.
There we go.
Thank you. Yeah, it's only been 6 months. Can't expect Anderson to get everything right. Hey, it's the Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. That is Dr. Drew.
Asshole.
Dr. Drew is the board-certified one. The phone number, 1-800-LVE-191. Our second guest of the evening, and we haven't done the dual guest thing in a while. We picked quite a night for it because of my little wrestling school experience today. Nicole Eggert is here. Nicole, of course, you know from Baywatch and a handful of movies. Charles in Charge, that's where we first fell in love, by the way.
Oh!
And, I don't know, we've never met before, have we?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, must have been killing you all these years. I know it was...
I'm the one sending you the packages.
Oh, really? That's you?
Yeah.
Jesus, I'd open them if I knew they were from you. Nicole is here because she's going to be signing some autographs at the Swatch Wave Tour, which is coming up this Friday, and it's going to be at the Queen Mary. The tour's the 4th through the 6th, so I guess it's all weekend. And if anyone hasn't seen this thing, it's pretty amazing. It's this portable wave. It's just a sort of perpetual wave, and they have surfers ride it, and skateboarders ride it, and snowboarders ride it, and it's a pretty substantial wave. And
13 feet.
You can.
What do you mean a perpetual wave? I've never seen this.
Well, basically, it's like this, and it was late, and I was probably stoned, but I watched enough of it to sort of figure it out. It's a self-contained sort of unit that holds
water.
Quiet down over there, Drew. It holds a body of water. It has something that is sort of shaped like a ramp, and when they pump water at it at a certain speed, it creates this wave, but it's a wave that sort of never breaks and never moves on. I mean, it breaks, but it doesn't go away.
Right. So you're sort of you're always going downstream against a jet of water.
It would be the equivalent of a treadmill, I guess. To someone who was a jogging enthusiast.
Right.
It's a constant ultimate wave.
And it can throw you around, and when you get thrown around, you land on plexiglass, or you land on
foamy. It's that like those rafts. It's foamy and soft.
You mean it's like a boogie board or something?
No, like the lounge pool rafts that float. But you don't put air into them. It's like that.
But I'm sure under that is fiberglass or something.
I'm sure something. It doesn't
hard.
feel good when you fall, I don't think.
Yeah, because I've seen guys take some pretty good tumbles on those things, and the problem is there's not a whole lot of water. It's like there's 3 inches of water, there's 3/4 of an inch of foam, and then they start getting down to like cement. And that's kind of the problem. But these guys do wild tricks on these things, and they ride something that's sort of like, I don't know, it's sort of like a snowboard or a wakeboard or something like that. And it's kind of interesting in that it doesn't really, it doesn't benefit you to come from either surfing or snowboarding or skateboarding. They all have sort of an equal shot at it, and they all seem to be pretty good at it.
Yeah, and they all have their different styles. Like, they can all do different tricks on it depending on, you know, their specialty. But
Now, are you going to get on it?
am I?
Yes.
I haven't seen it in person and been next to it yet. I haven't decided. My friend who has been there, she's ready. She wants to go on it.
Yeah, that's...
But I've heard of these guys crashing and hurting themselves, so...
So you can look forward to that down at the Queen Mary coming up this weekend. And then I guess the thing makes the rounds, right?
Yeah, I think it moves to a permanent home in San Diego, where you can go and visit it and ride it.
Is there more than one of these things in the world? Because I saw Tony Hawk was on the TV show, and we're talking to him about doing it in Munich or something.
Yeah, no, they pick it up, pack it up. It takes like 12 semi-trucks or something insane. Don't go... Actually, I'm not sure, but it's but they move it, and they take it all over the world.
And so you'll be there signing autographs.
I will.
All right. Drew?
Here we go.
All right. Andy?
Yes?
You're 13. What's up?
Well, my girlfriend, she wants to hide our relationship from other people.
Yeah.
Not a good sign.
Yeah. I talked to my school psychiatrist person, and she said she's probably not maturing or anything.
How old is she?
Yeah.
I'm 13. She's 11, turning 12 soon.
She's 11? What is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that psychologist was thinking. I mean, the girl's almost 12. She really is, she's a full-grown woman at this point. I mean, what is she coming into the 5th grade?
No, she's
7th grade.
She's in
6th grade?
I mean 6th grade.
6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
What grade are you in?
I'm in 7th.
All right.
All right. Well, listen.
It's a little weird to be with an 11-year-old. I mean, I don't know. Do you need a
may just be
girlfriend?
Okay.
What are you doing with her? Are you guys kissing?
Yeah, going to the movies, kissing, that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right, just relax a little over there, Andy. I mean, and you go to because they have a school psychiatrist and a therapist that you can go to and talk to your relationships?
Yeah, she just pretty much called us in and stuff.
Well, what school did... it had to be somewhere decent. And it's at North Hollywood High. They would have thrown something at you and told you, hey, I'm going out with an 11-year-old, and she's just not maturing the way I'd like to see her mature.
Went into the office, didn't he?
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
I thought he said he talked to her.
Yeah, he
they
did.
call you in.
Yeah, they got them in.
At 11 now. Mike?
Hello?
You're 14. What's up?
Hey, like I said, I've been talking to an older woman on the internet via a game on the internet.
Quick question, please.
Okay, and I just want to know if I've been asking her for some personal information, like advice and stuff like that.
How old is she?
She says she's 25.
She's 25, and how old are you?
14.
What do you want to do with her?
It's just, I just want to know if it's healthy to be asking her for, I've been asking her for advice with girls, and,
do you like her?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of, it's like a friend, right?
Can you say that again? I didn't really hear you.
She's like a friend, right? Like a close friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he likes her.
Yeah, but if she at least can maintain the boundaries, it's kind of cute. I mean, she's only giving him advice.
Well, he said he was 24, though. How old did you tell her you were?
I've been telling her I'm 14.
And that's how old you are?
Yeah.
All right. Do you think she has any interest in you?
And if she does, it'll all be wishful thinking on my part.
Have you talked to her on the phone?
No.
You guys are planning on meeting or anything like that?
Probably not.
All right. Well, good.
Don't.
Fine.
I don't want it to get weird.
You just get advice from her. She's an older woman. She could probably tell you what women are thinking.
Yeah, that's a kind of a cool thing.
All right, cool. Okay.
All right.
All right, Mike.
All right, see you, dude. You guys rock.
Thanch, Mike.
The hard part of that, you don't really know who the other person is. I mean, she could be an exploitative.
Are you kidding? It's a 55-year-old con. He's
yeah,
sitting in the prison library with his pants around his ankles.
I'll tell you, in the communities at drdrew.com, I'm amazed at the quality of the relationships that develop and the kind of support people get from one another. I mean, I drop in every day and watch these chats or chat myself, and it's just amazing.
Drew, you
People
never
re-
miss an opportunity to get a plug in, do you?
No, it's true. It's true.
Nicole, who you like more, me or Drew?
I can't decide.
Oh, that's rough. Drew isn't even in the room. She's
know.
she's got to toss a coin. That is insulting. All right, let's see. I'm picking the calls tonight because Drew's over there in Chicago, so we'll
And why
speak
is that
to-
exactly?
He wants to make money. You know, he likes to slip out of his various jobs to go make money, basically.
I spoke at Northwestern University, and then I'm speaking at University of Illinois tomorrow night.
All right, that's enough speaking.
And then I'm joining you.
That's right.
In Oregon on Saturday night.
That's right. And let me tell you something, Drew. We're going to get lit, and we're going to get ourselves some sorority chicks. It is high time.
Yeah, that's us. That's how we behave every time we go to a college.
Drew, how many colleges have we done?
40 or 50.
Have we ever spoken to a woman in the 40 or 50 colleges we've went to?
No, we have one beer and we go to bed.
That's right, together.
That's right.
Spooning. Well, you know what? All that's going to change this Saturday, brother.
Why?
I'm bringing an extra penis. We're going on a sexual rampage. You're coming with me. We're getting college chicks. I'm going to get the chicks I never got.
You mean a real one? A real penis?
Okay, wise ass. Don't embarrass me. Kathy?
Hello?
I'm so tired tonight. I can't take any of you.
What's going on, Kathy?
Hello?
Kathy?
Kathy?
Jesus
Are you talking to me?
What name did you use, numbnuts?
Kathy.
All right, well then answer it.
I couldn't hear. You misunderstood you. Hi.
All right, hi, Kathy.
Actually, this question is for Dr. Drew.
Good. Yeah.
You know, a couple years ago, I was drugged in a drink, and ever since then, it's really affected me. I mean, I'm paranoid to drink anything in public, pretty much, even around my friends, or eat, just consuming anything.
What happened? What happened after they drugged you?
It was, I think what they put in there was that, what's it called, MHB or something like that, whatever,
GHB, yeah.
Yeah, where it just made me feel, really, really, like a warm sensation came over me, and then all of a sudden I couldn't walk really well.
Right.
I tried to make myself throw it
But
up.
why did they do it?
I don't know. I was in a contest, and we were getting ready in the back, and some chick said, "Do you want a drink?" And I said, "Sure." And it sounded good, and I had no idea that she had put something in it.
What do you mean a contest?
Wet T-shirt?
It was Hot Bodies International.
Well, it's just a step below a wet T-shirt contest.
Was she trying to?
More payment. It was supposed to be I think a $3,000 payoff.
Really?
Was she trying to eliminate you from the contest, you think?
Pretty much. I mean, it worked. I had to leave.
What do you do in those hot body competitions? I'm thinking about entering one. I'm going to shave my ass and enter one of those things,
I
Drew.
think you should.
What do you do in those?
I consulted the way she laughed.
It's pretty much like doing a stage. You just you do one song and go out and take your clothes off for the one song.
You're a stripper.
Yeah, I'm a dancer.
Okay. Where do you work?
In Seattle.
Uh-huh. Oh, man, there's a great strip club out there. What the hell is that place called? I think they closed it down. Well, Drew, talk about lap dancing. It was like molesting that was going on in there. Oh, man, I'm going to think of the name of that place. It's outside of... It's outside of Seattle.
Outside of Seattle?
Yeah, I mean, it's on the...
Honey, Sugars?
Oh, Sugars.
Sugars. Okay, well, Sugars is probably the lower end of all of our clubs.
Yeah, I know, but that's why you get goose. The low rent places they really put out.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's outside of Seattle on some highway out there, right?
We had a pretty hot chick too, huh?
I don't remember, but I was just happy to be molested for $10.
Get the cream of the crop out there, so.
Well, speaking of cream, they do their job. I'll tell you that. There's good-looking chicks. They all have attitudes.
Yeah.
Right, Nicole?
That must be.
All right. So listen. Now you're scared to what? Drink stuff?
Yeah, at all, or even eat. It's like I have no trust in anybody.
Wait a minute.
I mean, even with my closest friends or whatever, if I set a drink down and leave the room, I'll come back and pour it out and get a new one.
All right.
It ends up costing me a lot of money, Going to clubs, I have to put my hand over the drink. If I feel I even turned my head away from it, I just get another one. It's like a paranoia.
Okay, Kathy, let me say something
It is a
here.
paranoia. It
is,
absolutely is a
yes.
paranoia.
And I know most people are sympathetic when they hear these kind of things. I'm not. You're nuts. Somebody screwed with you once.
Well,
now you can't. Listen, you can't leave your drink in front of your friends now.
Listen, I'm the same way as you. I feel that same way. I try and console myself and talk to going, what the hell is the matter with you? I mean, you know what I mean? But
all right, well, this has nothing to do with the drink, though. This is something else.
It's like a post-traumatic stress reaction, and it turns out the severity of those reactions tend to be determined by basically your emotional health going in. So the trauma affects you sort of profoundly because things were sort of loosely glued together when you started.
Drew's saying you weren't on a solid emotional ground before you got slipped the Mickey.
I definitely wasn't before I got when that
all right, so you get a little
I was visiting your town, so I was in L.A., where it's a little bit more on the hectic side.
All right, but listen, Kathy, you're a little chaotic, right?
Cassie, yeah, I guess. I mean, no, right now everything is...
No, come on, you're stripping, you're a little chaotic, come on.
Chaos may not be the right word for her.
All right.
You just got some stuff going on.
You got issues. It's not this.
Well, okay.
So
I probably do. I mean, I don't know. What I'm thinking...
All right.
She's gone?
She better be good looking, I'll tell you that right now. Yeah. Well, she's not. I mean, I just put her on hold. She just has a sort of monologue that's going to run and run and run and run on a loop. The reality is somebody did something to her that's out of line, but she's chosen to let it drive her insane.
Well, again, you could think of it as a post-traumatic stress reaction, and the reactions tend to be much more severe if what we call pre-morbid condition of the individual is not great.
Nobody knows what that means, including Dr. Drew.
She was loosely glued together before this happened. She has a trauma, and it really affects her. Now she's acutely paranoid, more generally paranoid, and anxious, and may have some serious issues here. So she ought to get taken care of.
Oh, right. Sarah.
Hi.
Hey, you're 19. What's up?
Yeah, my boyfriend has been using meth for about 6 years. I've been dating him for 2. A year ago, he told me that he quit. Is that possible for him to just up and quit after doing it for 6 years?
Not without switching to something else, typically.
Well, he was like, I don't know, he did everything. Meth was his big thing, though. I mean, he did coke, and he said he did heroin once, and he still does pot now.
All right, well, that's what he switched to, pot.
And is that necessarily a bad thing? Because everyone tells me, pot's not bad if that's all you're doing, but...
Look, it is all addiction. And in fact, I welcome the speed in, because marijuana will go on for a while and cause all sorts of problems, and usually the moods become so profoundly depressed that people then switch back to speed, and that's what brings them to treatment. So the speed sort of accelerates things a little bit, but marijuana addiction is one of the most severe addictions and one of the most common ones I deal with today.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
People that take speed, I mean, their fingernails rot, and their skin seems to rot, and their hair.
That's all it's a picker syndrome. They pull at their skin, and they pick at themselves, and that's where they get all those erosions and things.
Well, he tells me I'm paranoid, but he hasn't really put on any weight. And
so your dad was an addict or an alcoholic?
No, actually, my parents were really supportive, and
your mom?
They're very supportive. That's kind of how I've been able to stay.
Who was an addict in your family?
Really, my family's like Mormon, and
why are you hooked up with Speed Nut?
It's always been that way.
What do you mean always been that way?
Well, he treats me really well. My past boyfriends, I've had a few abusive ones, a few addicts. But
why? What's going on? Why?
I guess I'm kind of a fixer.
Yeah, but why?
I don't know.
Really?
My parents are great.
No.
Gotta be something.
Intrusive parenting can be just as damaging as neglectful parenting.
Well, I've never seen my parents fight with each other, or...
That's abusive.
My parents... They didn't get along with my big sister. They had massive problems with my big sister.
Were they intrusive? Did they control you?
No, not really.
They just let you do what you wanted?
Well, they kind of pushed Mormon on me.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, kind of, yeah. They won't, make me go to church, but they kind of give me guilt trips about it if I don't. And
maybe they're a little more intrusive than you're admitting?
Maybe.
Did you ever have an eating disorder?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's intrusive parenting.
Profoundly. Somebody did not let you be a separate human being. Somebody has a lot of issues there and a lot of energy, and they're pouring it onto the kids.
Yeah.
And when you have that pain associated with being sort of separated from parts of yourself, if you see that in another person, you're sort of compelled to go in and rescue them from that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the foundation of codependency. Really, I was with a psychiatrist last week who made, I thought, a very aggressive statement, which was that all codependency is from child abuse. And I have to agree to him that intrusive, non-empathic parenting is abuse. And that's what you're dealing with.
Well, I wish I had some of that when I was growing up.
Somewhat abuse?
Yeah. No, I mean intrusive parenting.
Yeah.
My parents were like, I was like, hey, listen, I'm going to put a fishbowl full of piranhas on my head, then I'm going to get a moped and light myself on fire and go on the freeway. They're like, all right. You want me to put a sweater on? Well, whatever you like. You know, just a little bit of that would have been nice. See?
But that a little bit isn't intrusive.
That's true. See, that's why you're the smart one, Doc. All right, we're going to take ourselves a little break. Nicole Eggert is our guest tonight. Nicole is here to plug the, what the hell is this? The Swatch Wave Tour, yes, which is coming up all this weekend. Down at the Queen Mary and where the Spruce Goose used to be. So there's plenty of parking now. What'd they do? Take that thing and bring it to Japan or something? Where's that Spruce Goose? Oregon?
Oh, boy.
It's in Oregon? The Spruce Goose? I don't know. Seems like something the Japanese would have bought up, doesn't it, Drew?
I don't know. Adam, how am I going to go to the bathroom without you? Should we just go?
Yeah, let's go together. I don't really have to pee, but as a sort of sympathetic gesture, I'll urinate.
Okay.
Okay, because Drew and I usually pee together about this time, and we do pee in the same bathroom as well. It's just there's two toilets, but it's sort of nice knowing that the other's penis is so close. It's a certain sense of security, right?
Yeah, that's what
From
it
that
is. Security.
parenting problem, right?
Yes, yes. Now I use Drew's penis like a huggy blanket.
Gotcha.
You're gay.
Oh, so be it. If loving Drew's penis makes me gay, then so be it. All right, so Drew, here's what we're going to do. We'll go to break. I'm going to count to 30 by Mississippi's, and then I'll begin urinating.
All right, I'll be there.
All right. All right? All right, lover. I'll see you in the reflection of my urine puddle, okay?
Yeah, I'll be speaking right to you.
All right. We'll be back.
Let's have some more fun.
Okay, let's do it. Call Loveline 1-800-LOVE-191.
Loveline will be right back.
Well, here's how it's sampled.
Yeah, it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. He is Dr. Drew. Phone number 1-800-LVE-191. Next week, we have the cast of That 70s Show coming in here on Sunday, and then Warren G. will be in here on Monday. And then just a bunch of other big people.
Hey, Adam, remember Vic?
Huh?
Remember Vic, the engineer out here?
Oh, yeah. He's golden, that Vic.
Yeah.
Is Vic over there?
Yeah.
Vic's the guy who told, what the hell's that guy's name? Grease Man?
Whatever.
Oh, Man Cow. Vic told Man Cow something, that I was saying something about him or something like that. I don't know. Whatever it is, I'm mad at Vic.
Really?
Vic. Oh, yeah. Yeah, ask him what the hell he said.
I don't know, but you're always talking crap. You're always talking crap about Man Cow, so
I am?
maybe not.
What are you talking about, Joe?
I don't know.
All right, shut up, would you?
Adam, you're
just shut up.
No, look, you're in trouble.
What do you mean I'm in trouble? What are you talking about?
It's like you're going on slow speed. Like each breath is labored.
Hey, let me tell you something, Drew. When I stop talking, the show stops. That's why it feels slow, you jackass. Now quiet down over there and let me do my goddamn job. Nicole Eggert is our guest tonight. Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
She is promoting the Swatch Wave Tour, which is coming up this weekend, and that's at the Queen Mary, and she's going to be signing autographs. And we have swatches here, Drew, and because of that last little sass mark of yours, I'm taking them both off. You understand?
I'm pissed.
That's right. They're beautiful Swatch watches that are way too big to wear on your wrist. You probably put them on your ankle or something. And they're good, you know.
Not that big. That one's not that
Well,
big.
they're like, they're water
Like
resistant.
dive watches, yeah.
Resistant to like, 10,000 meters or something.
Well, I gotta
And
have this.
They got like a stopwatch, and they're sweat-proof, and they're bulletproof, and I think they have like a bottle opener on them, too.
They have internet time.
Really?
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
I have no idea.
All right, well, here's the point, Drew. I'm taking the expensive one, okay?
All right.
You snooze, you lose. I'll bring yours with you. I'll bring it to Oregon, okay?
Right on. I'm psyched.
All right, so we'll know just what time it is. All right, where the hell were we here? Did I leave off with somebody? No? Okay. Sam?
Yeah?
You're 16. What's up?
Well, I did see you in the reflection.
Oh, the urine? Thank you.
I like some bad medieval movie.
I was coming to you.
You had a big white beard, too.
Yeah, that was like Merlin came to the King Arthur or Excalibur or whatever the hell, like into the pond.
This was in the pot instead of the pond.
All right, Sam, what's up?
My girlfriend and I, we were having sex by the campfire, and while we were engaging in intercourse, our spark from the fire landed in my butt.
Oh, my God.
And it's been hurting for about 2 weeks now. And
oh, my God.
Oh, that is ridiculous. That did not happen, you idiot.
Yes, it did.
on the muscle or...
inside the, it just, on the, in the butt, it just hurts really, really, really bad.
Oh, my God.
On the butt or in the butt?
In the butt.
In the butt.
Yeah.
Mental note, my kids are never going camping.
Never. Everyone has sex camping. If I took my grandmother camping this weekend, I would get something. Like it or not.
One of the interesting things, the reason I believe him is that one of the shocking things that happens, and Adam, you've experienced this to people, is when they get an injury in that particular area of the body, they're always just amazed at just how awfully painful it is. I mean, you never knew how much sort of movement went on down there.
Yeah, I remember I got one of those Duraflame logs wedged in my ass, Nicole, when I was camping.
That sounds painful.
Excruciating. Yeah. It was in there for a month. The doctor said just, let it work its way out. He wouldn't take it out.
You are impressing her tonight. Nice.
That's right. I'm so secure, Drew, with my masculinity and sexuality, I don't have to put on a charade in front of Nicole. I know she's attracted to me anyway, right?
Yeah, told you.
See that? Do you see that? All right, so Sam, is there a blister there?
I don't. I tried to look in the mirror, but it's kind of an awkward place. So I was like,
no, listen. You got to go to the doctor. Let the doctor look at it.
We go to a doctor.
Have you put anything on it?
No, I haven't put anything on it because
I mean, it could be a serious burn. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I would not think it was a funny thing if somebody came to me with that problem. So I think you ought to go.
You wouldn't laugh in front of their face, but as soon as you got into the doctor's lounge, you'd be laughing your ass off, wouldn't you? Of course. All right, Sam, go see the doctor.
All right.
I don't understand. A spark lands on his ass. The worst he could have is like a little burn or a little blister.
Well, wouldn't you clean it and put Neosporin on it?
Yeah, I mean, right. It could get infected. The kind of a burn in that area could be really a problem.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with a little hickory smell coming from that area.
Ooh.
All right. Where the hell are we? Melissa?
Oh, hi.
You're 14.
Yeah.
What's up?
My doctor, he put me on Ritalin and Depakote, and I heard that if I stop taking it, that it could kill brain cells.
If you stop taking it?
No.
If I stop taking it.
If you stop suddenly? No, you might get some withdrawal from the Ritalin. That can be uncomfortable. You'll kind of crash and feel irritable and tired, but the Depakote can be stopped suddenly with no big deal. But the problem is what?
Because he said that it would kill the brain cells.
Stop the Ritalin.
What is it that you're taking it for?
Well, the Ritalin, because I have ADD.
Right.
And Depakote is an antidepressant, I think. And
it's a mood stabilizer. It's like you have ADD and bipolar.
All right. Well, you shouldn't stop taking it anyway, though, right?
Well, that's the point. Is that whatever she's got will resurface rather potentially dramatically if she suddenly drops that medication. So
yeah. The doctor's trying to persuade her not to stop this medication, so it makes a little white lie up, and we dispel it, and then she stops the medication and kills herself. Isn't that how it goes? No?
That's what could happen.
All right, so maybe we should continue this charade here, Drew.
Go ahead, Anna.
Okay.
I ethically do not feel comfortable with that.
I have no ethics, so I feel comfortable doing almost anything. If you stop these medications, you will kill brain cells. The doctor's absolutely right. Right, Drew? Right, Nicole?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right. The show's really...
Well, maybe she feels like she doesn't want to be taking it, and that's why she's asking. Maybe she doesn't
I understand,
need it.
but she no.
She may feel that way, yeah.
Somebody would not put her on those two medications unless there was a profound issue. Depression, just in general terms, has a 15% fatality rate. So you're screwing with somebody's life if we tell her not to take this.
No, I'm not
And a
telling
combo
her.
of ADD and bipolarity is a serious combo, and it needs to be dealt with
All right,
aggressively.
does ADD really exist, though, Drew, or is this going to be one of these things that 10 years from now we decide it doesn't really exist
No,
like
no,
so
this
many
will
other
be-
things?
I mean, it seems like they diagnose every other kid.
Well,
with
anyone who
ADD.
gets under a C in any class has ADD now. George,
Yeah.
you're 20. What's up?
I was just going to ask Drew if smoking a lot of pot affects the sperm count.
Wow, you're baked right now.
Oh, no, I'm just a little bit tired. Just got out of work.
Out of where? You just at the bong shop?
No, I work at a pharmacy.
No way.
Yeah.
I can't. They don't trust you around prescription drugs, do they?
No, actually, I'm not in the bag. They want, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they got you sweeping up in the parking lot, right?
I developed film.
All right, that seems like a mighty responsible thing for a lad of your brain size to be monkeying with.
Hey, well, you never know, you know.
Do you keep every nude picture you come across?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I bet you have quite a scrapbook.
What do you think, Drew?
Why are you concerned about sperm count?
Well, because right now me and my wife just had a baby, but
oh boy,
I was just wondering, like, for future reference, you know, because I smoke a lot of pot, you know.
No, we're shocked. I'm amazed.
Hold on. Hey, George, seriously, you smoke a lot of pot?
Yeah, and another question for...
I thought I swore he had a question about the cello initially, Drew. Wouldn't you think that's the direction it was going?
This is Spicoli, Colin.
That's Spicoli.
Spicoli, excuse me. I never saw that movie, actually.
That was funny. Hey, Spicoli.
All I need is some tasty legs, cool buzz. I'm fine.
Hey, George.
Yeah.
Listen, don't worry about your sperm count.
Okay.
You and society should pray kill sperm fast enough for you not to have any more kids.
Hey, but nah, that's
no.
Are you serious?
Yes, of course I'm serious. You got Chong raising a kid. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Come on, Stoner. You got a kid. You can't be
I'm
baked.
pretty responsible. That's not the problem.
Well, listen, there's no doubt that you're functional. I know a lot of guys that smoke a lot of weed that are functional, but they're out of it.
Nah.
I can hear it in your voice.
Hey, okay, another question then. What about ever since Proposition 415, I don't know about if you guys stay in California, is any doctor able to recommend it or anything? Because I don't smoke it for recreational use. I don't party or anything. It's really for other purposes.
Adam, you listening to this? This is every person that's come to me for a marijuana prescription.
No, I'm serious, Drew. It's not like I'm trying to get it just to get high. I don't even party or nothing. I just work, come home, do my thing.
Why do you smoke the pot then?
Well, actually, when I was younger, I used to use a lot of speed, and it left me, I guess, and I get a lot of anxiety and stuff. So when I smoke pot, it keeps me pretty mellow. And
See what I'm talking about, Adam?
No, Drew, I don't know what kind of stupid jag you're on.
Anyways, do you think that is it actually helping me in that way or no?
No.
It's not?
No. George,
treatment for your anxiety is treating your addiction.
Yeah, but...
You're on a slippery slope.
Yeah, they're going to give me some prescription for depression or something that's pretty much as bad as pot, if not worse.
Listen.
I beg your pardon. One is known to help, one is known to harm. It's a fact.
All right, listen, you have a kid now, so get it together, Pops, would you?
But the problem is...
go to the back of that pharmacy and tell them to give you something that's going to help so you don't smoke as much weed.
he's a profound addict. He's switched from speed to pot. It was just a story we've heard before tonight.
Right.
And even treating his depression is not going to deal with his addiction. His primary diagnosis is addict, and that needs to be dealt with. Nothing's going to get better without that.
All right, now let me see. I'm looking at the board here. This looks interesting. Leslie?
Uh-huh.
You're 21?
Yeah.
You're on with myself, Dr. Drew, and Nicole Eggert, who's promoting the Swatch Board Tour, which will be out in the Queen Mary. Where are you calling from, Leslie?
Utah.
Utah? Yeah. You can make it out here by Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I know you're from Utah, but we got this thing. It's called surfing.
Uh-huh.
Is there a guy standing on a board and then a wave pushes him? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I want to learn how to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, you go out to the Queen Mary in Long Beach. You see him do it this weekend, and Nicole signed something.
All right.
All right. Go ahead, Leslie.
Okay, I used to have sex with my boyfriend in high school a lot, and I always had orgasms. I was always turned on, and I partied back then. And then I did acid, and I started going back to church because of some religious trip I had.
Wait, you did acid?
And it screwed with my head. And then I went to church, and it screwed with my head worse. But I'm more.
Wait, what do you mean the acid screwed with your head?
Just like made me think things that weren't real and things like that. Like,
So you
that I
became
was dying, and
So you became psychotic. You had a profound reaction to it.
yeah.
All right.
So that's a serious. Did you see somebody about that?
I haven't seen anybody, and my life has been like insane for 4 years since it.
All right, that is due to a brain injury, and you've got to get that evaluated.
Well, she saw Jesus.
I understand she went to church to try to fix this, but it's not going to fix a biologic change in your brain function.
Well, I mostly went to church because I felt like I had to, and did things because I felt like I had to, and then I pretty much said, you know what, I'd rather just go to hell than do this anyway, so I started breaking away from it.
Jesus Christ in heaven!
It's Andy Dick, isn't it?
I had sex with some guys, 2 guys, and they were one-night stands, and I totally wasn't turned on at all. Like, I was bored. And it wasn't like it was with my boyfriend before, you know, where...
Well, maybe just weren't into the guys, but that
yeah,
doesn't...
there was no emotional connection. And so now I have an emotional connection with this guy right now, but I still can't get turned on by him, really. I mean...
But again, one of the sort of injuries that goes along with acid is mood disturbances, and if your moods are off, it makes it very difficult for sexual arousal to develop normally.
I've had high stress, like I got in a DUI.
Yeah, but you're saying you're drinking also, and that suppresses your sex drive.
Again, and then
All right, so you two got alcohol.
You're the wackiest Mormon I've ever spoken to,
I
Leslie.
know, I've had a crazy vibe.
Yeah, no kidding.
But you need to. You've had an injury now also in the brain.
Yeah.
And it needs to be dealt with. Needs to be dealt with.
So is there something I can do? Like,
Yes. You now you have a medical problem and it needs to be treated. And you also have addiction, and you have a mood disturbance from that medical injury, from that biological injury to the brain.
All right.
You need to see somebody who's used to dealing with these disorders. It's very common.
Yeah.
And it can be treated.
Nicole, what religion are you?
What religion am I? Christian.
Oh, yeah?
If I had to choose one.
Yeah. You're not, you don't practice too strongly, do you?
No.
Oh, you could. I like that. Drew?
Yeah.
You're like half Jew, half, what are you? You're something, right? You don't believe in anything, do you?
Yeah, I believe in God.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not going to do anything for you, is he?
No.
No. Nicole, you believe in God?
Yes.
What do you think he does for you?
I think he gave me life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's it?
That's a lot to me.
It seems like he should follow it up a little bit. Though,
Oh, yeah. See, no, not at all. I don't expect to get anything
Just
from
the
him.
life part?
Life, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't your mom get pissed off when you tell her God gave you life?
My
I mean, you know what I mean? Didn't she go like, hey, what about a little something for Mom?
well, he gave us this world, this earth, this universe.
Okay. But he didn't have anything to do with the Swatch Wave Tour, did he?
Who knows?
Yeah.
Well, he had something to do with waves, right?
He works in mysterious ways. Yeah, but not the ones that were built by Japanese scientists and made out of carbon fiber. All right, which you can find, by the way, down at the Queen Mary in Long Beach all weekend, and hopefully someone's going to break their neck over there. Nicole.
That's great.
Nicole, well, it's exciting. It'll make the news. Nicole will be safe signing pictures of yourself, right?
Well, I'll be hanging out. You know, I'm mostly just the spokesperson for Swatch, you know, for their launch. It's the U.S. tour. But you guys should come down and check it out. It's a lot of fun. All the top boarders, surfers, everybody's going to be there doing tricks and showing off on this wave.
I mean, you're going to be signing pictures, right?
Briefly, maybe a little. I think they mentioned something about that, but it's mostly, you know, hanging out and everybody having a good time.
Drew, you going to go down there?
It's open to the public, too.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Are you going, Drew?
Yeah. I'll see you down there. Okay. It's this weekend. We'll go down there Sunday, okay, buddy?
All right.
All right, we'll pee together. Again.
In the
when
wave.
we see the wave.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I might just wet myself if I see that wave. All right, we'll be back after this.
Loveline.
Loveline will be right back.
it is Loveline. I'm Adam Carolla. It is Dr. Drew. Nicole Eggert is our guest tonight. She's promoting her appearance at the Swatch Wave Tour, which is coming up this Friday and all weekend.
Yeah, all the way to Sunday. Sunday's the finals.
And it's 3 p.m. to 4:30? Doesn't sound like that's long enough. Oh, that's when you're signing your autographs.
Oh, yeah.
All
The
right.
thing goes on all day into the night. There's a big
That's right. That's right. And you know, Drew?
Yeah.
The band Papa Do Run Run will play at the end on Sunday night at the big fireworks display.
Ooh.
Does that mean
Nice.
anything to you?
No.
No. You don't remember that band always played like at Disneyland or something
Oh,
during like
yeah,
4th of
yeah.
July?
Yeah.
All right. It's all coming back to you now. Anyway, that's down at Long Beach, and Nicole will be there signing things and standing by. And she may even get on the Ziffy board and hop on the wave herself. Now, was I talking to someone when I came back, Drew, or did we just break clean?
We just broke clean but late, and so now we all have about 30 seconds to go.
Shut up. Brandon.
Yeah.
You're 28?
Yes.
You're a big fan of Nicole's?
I am.
Well, move over.
Yeah, well, I've followed her since her Charles in Charge days.
Me too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, have you seen The Haunting of Morella?
No.
No.
Oh, what do you do? Like you like topless in that or something?
Huh?
I was, that's a funny story. I was young. I was probably 16, 17. And, what?
Still gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyways, this director fired me. All of a sudden, he, wanted some nudity, and I said, "Oh, no way!"
Well, yeah, there's a big controversy that they showed the nudity, but it was not yours. It was,
No.
It was someone else's.
Yeah. So he fired me and sent me home, and
What an asshole.
But Brandon, your penis didn't know the difference, did it?
No. Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you see that and you see Blown Away, there's a definite difference.
All right. Is there you got nudity and Blown Away?
a little bit.
A little bit. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing at all. She's still fantastic.
She certainly is.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right, Brandon.
Yeah.
Are you done?
Well, I just wanted to tell you guys that I'm your second caller tonight from Utah, and you guys are taboo, which is what makes you guys gods in this state.
Thank you.
Oh, and long-time listener, first-time caller.
Thank you. That's the Taboo 2 theme in the background there. Thanks, Brandon.
You bet. And just tell Nicole if she's ever in Salt Lake to stop and say hi.
All right.
All right.
All right. I love those Mormons. Brigham Young was great. He had like 50 wives, slaughtered a bunch of settlers, and they named a college after him. I never can figure that out. You know anything about Brigham Young, Drew?
I know the slaughter you're talking about.
Yeah, he led some slaughter against some settlers. I mean, they weren't even Indians. They were regular white people. They didn't deserve to be slaughtered, right, Drew?
Oh, Adam, please.
Well, are you saying you're for the slaughter of white people? I don't understand what kind of message you're sending, Drew. The point is he came in and slaughtered a bunch of people and had a bunch of wives, right? Yeah. And they name a college after him, and it's a dry college. I don't even think that's the way he would have wanted it. All right, where were we? Manuel?
Yeah.
You're 19?
Right.
You think you have athlete's foot on your butt?
That's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
Well, I don't know. I've tried rubbing alcohol, and it just really burns like that.
Look, why won't you see a dermatologist?
No, listen, that's just heat rash, that's all.
No, it could be a fungus.
It's a little
Try
heat
some
rash.
Lotrimin cream over the counter, or Mycotin, or what do they got over the counter now?
Man, just spray some of that Correx
Lamisil.
down the back of the pants.
Lamisil, any of those creams. If it's fungus, that would take care of it.
Alan, you're 25.
Yeah, I was wondering, when I was young, I was participating in some hanky-panky with some neighborhood kids,
Mm-hmm.
and we...
How old were you?
We were, well, probably around 6 or 5. I knew I was like maybe first grade.
Yeah.
But anyway, we found some pornographic magazines, and we went into the church storage room there, and we simulated what we saw.
Yeah.
The church?
Well, it was like in the back of my house, you know.
All right.
They never locked their storage room, so we were often in there peering the magazines.
Yeah, so what's your question?
Well, we simulated anal sex, where we got on top of each other and put our little winky dinks between the cheeks, and you know, we thought, you know, what would you do if I was a girl and whatnot?
All right, you're fine. What are you worried about?
Well, nowadays, I like to pretend that
Oh.
being,
I take it back.
yeah,
Sorry.
I'm like, I'm more the recipient rather than the,
Are you gay?
not that I think.
Well, wait a minute. You're receiving a penis in your ass?
No, I would just like to imagine that, especially when I'm...
Well, listen, we all dream. But the point is you're not doing it, or are you doing it?
I'm not gay. I mean, like, who's the guest tonight? Nicole Eggert?
Yeah.
I'd much rather have sex with her than with you. But, I'm not gay.
That makes two of us, you jackass. Come on, I'm a big celebrity. You're telling me you wouldn't like a little sodomy?
It's strange because when I masturbate, I'm feeling like I'd rather be the woman getting it from me than other way around, I suppose.
I'm confused, and Nicole's confused. Drew, are you confused?
Yeah, it sounds like more going on than just that little experimentation.
Yes, and I wouldn't say it's because of that. I would say that the early stages of this was sort of rearing its ugly head.
Yeah, which is why you went into all this.
All right, check it out. But it's not because of this, but it still doesn't mean you don't have a problem, right, Drew?
Well, it's something. It means
Can't he
something.
just be bisexual?
I guess.
No, he doesn't like guys.
Yeah, I don't know if he doesn't like guys. If
He said he'd
rather have sex with you than me.
He said
he would rather, but he didn't say he wouldn't.
All right, but hypothetical, Nicole. Who would you rather have sex with, me or that last caller?
You.
Yes. Did you hear that, Drew?
I'm shocked.
She'd rather have sex with me than that sort of confused bi guy like to simulate anal sex with his young friends in the back of the church. Do you hear that?
I heard it.
I told you I've been sending you packages.
That is a big vote of confidence right there.
Wow.
All right, I'm going to see if I can't build on that during the commercial break, Drew. All
right, good luck.
We'll be back after this.
We'll be right back with more.
For the show tonight, I want to thank Nicole for coming in here and promoting her Swatch Wave Tour, which again will be out at the out in Long Beach at the Queen Mary on this weekend. It's really cool. If you haven't seen it, you really should check it out. I saw it on TV and it was pretty impressive, so I could only imagine what it looks like in person. And get yourself one of them Swatch watches. And Nicole, are you there?
I'm here. Thanks for letting us come and talk about it. It's really cool.
Yes, I appreciate you coming in. You're a ray of sunshine in a very dark and bleak week for me.
Well, thank you.
I want to thank Anderson for doing a lovely job engineering the show all week and creating the applause that's for him right now. And of course, Danielle, who's just doing a dynamite job on the phones and getting me the coffee and just generally being nice to me, which I like. So, until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Drew saying mahalo.
Hi, this is Adam. Please leave a message.
Well now, this has been Loveline. The stuff expressed on Loveline is not necessarily the stuff of the staff, management, sponsors, or anyone else, including Westwood One Entertainment. Loveline is produced by Ann Wilkins Ingold. Now, please enjoy these birds.